Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and today I want to try the flowers of the Japanese Pagoda tree, Sophora japonica. Here at Heidelberg University campus there are several trees, and they are flowering now towards the end of July. We have the 26th of July. And here starts the first interesting thing about those things. I already found two different sources. One said it's a cool Chinese spring food. Others say in China the leaves are collected in May. Where in China? Somewhere in southern China, because the other one explicitly mentioned northern China. Also, I don't know how good those things do in subtropical climates. I've only seen them in temperate climates. The second problem with those things was, well, at first I thought about trying the slimy fruits, the slimy bean pods, but then I read, nope, they are toxic. Many other parts of the plant are usable, but the fruits are toxic. So what is this plant good for? Well, firstly, it seems the timber is very high quality and fast growing, similar like the black locust, which is also in the Fabaceae, also has similar fruits and flowers, but is spiny, growing very fast and producing a very hard timber. They say this is used for house and ship construction and tools. If you use something for ships and tools, that's high quality timber usually. Then it has a lot of medicinal properties, like a lot of different flowers, fruits, bark, leaves, and even specific fungi that grow on this plant have medicinal properties. But I will not concentrate on them because I'm trying not to give medical advice here, only advice on foraging fruit plants. Well, for the edibility, yeah, it seems several parts are edible, like the young leaves and shoots in spring, especially the flowers, but the fruits seem to be toxic. Sources say the flowers can be consumed either raw, just like black locust flowers. Black locust flowers, I like to eat them in spring, and a lot of other people on different continents just like to eat them in spring. The black locust the whole plant is toxic except for the flowers. As I said, this here seems to be similar. Yeah, and it's nice to have a second harvest, because the black locust around here flowered in May. Now it's July. It's good to have something similar 2 months later. However, I tried a couple of those flowers. Here we have a couple really young flowers and unopened buds. While the flavor is definitely very similar to the black locust, those things are bitter. And it's not, yeah, the flavor is very similar to the black locust. Actually, another advantage would be you can pick those flowers without being afraid of thorns, like a second harvest 2 months later and of a thornless plant. They are bitter. It is not because of drought, because this year we had enough rain. And it's not that it's this specific tree, because I tried other trees in Heidelberg and even one in Italy. They were all bitter. There's also a slight sweetness, but the bitterness totally dominates. It's not very bitter. It's a bit bitter and a tiny bit sweet, but still it's too bitter to be enjoyable to me. Like, if I have to take it as a medicine, yeah, I would power through it. It's not incredibly bitter, but as a food or as a snack I want to enjoy, too bitter. Well, there are a lot of different recipes how to dry it and to fry it and to roast it and to soak it and to pickle it and to boil it. Maybe the bitterness goes away with those recipes. Also, a lot of Asian cultures favor a mild bitterness. Yeah, just like honey locust, but with a bitter twist. Yeah, I could eat them, but they are not really enjoyable. They are okay, but not really enjoyable. Well, yeah, actually okay to nibble, but I wouldn't eat it with handfuls. The bitterness gets weaker the more you eat. Interesting. Yeah, folks. So this was the Japanese Pagoda tree, Sophora japonica. Tell me if you have experience with eating those flowers. Tell me if you would eat. It's kind of addictive despite the slight bitterness. Strange. Yeah. Do I have experience with this stuff? Strange, but I still prefer black locust. Tell me, apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and incredibly flower and fruit-rich parks of Heidelberg in Germany. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.